Let's just get straight into the land of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight for survival. The animal instincts surely will come out today as we enter game number 1.
Ooh-wee. Let's see what will happen in game 1 between Evos Legends and Aura Fire. Remember what's at stake. Both teams, small odds to secure that playoff spot, so they desperately need a dub.
Oh, look at this too, man. I mean, Sutsujin, you usually see him on the Impure Rage. This game he says, no, we're going for damage this game. We're going for the Chad maneuvers. Lethal ignition for this Dairoth in the jungle. Van going for that concussive blast, already forced back to his own jungle, as Evos actually take good control. They have good control with the Edith.
That's why I think that's why they went in and just opted for this particular lineup. They wanted to match the early game presence that Aura Fire was building. And very interesting here, Farsa. The choices of talents there.
By both members of Evos, and Van now caught. Good catch there by Kreitz. Veldora, though, caught low. It seems like Zen will find the gap closer to take him down. Van strong, also 1 HP, but it seems like it's going to be a double for Kreitz. Evos Legends strike first here. 2 minutes in the game.
2-for-1 trade in favor of Evos Legends because of that small skirmish. But in terms of talent prediction, it's an all-out war here for Aura Fire.
Is this unanimous?
Than
Yeah.
it's basically unanimous. Technically unanimous. But you have a little bit of a Merbless going on, so not really sure what's going on here.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a bit inconsistent, but so is both these teams. And now we're getting to see it, right? Early on, very scrappy in the skirmishes. Evos Legends went for a big fight. Veldora flickering forward to catch Van on that shield, and he cried.
Oh, very aggressive wings by wings to move forward. Definitely not backwards, but Sutsujin jumps on towards Van. The damage will be enough combined with that feather airstrike to take him down.
That's another bonus point here for Evos Legends, and right before the turtle take. So even though they got a kill, they're able to convert it onto something else. They have the advantage here. Let's see.
Oh, it's a 4v3. Good wall charge, but the retry will still fall to the hands of Sutsujin. He catches Zen in the act, and that's a huge blow to the Red Dragons.
Boom, bang, bada, bing. With the Edith, you have more neutral objective control, especially when you add on to the fact that you have a Terizla winning and some damage with a jungler that can chain his retry with his ultimate Abyssum Strike to get a free retribution. Aura Fire had no ways in to that neutral objective. And again, they're just playing it pretty one-dimensionally, not the Aura Fire that we usually see.
That's what we're waiting on, right? That's what we're waiting for here. What's plan B? Aura Fire with the Boxia, you'd assume they wanted to go for neutral objective takes, but because of the surprise pick in the Dairoth, them not having control, what's the plan B? Do they go for the side lanes? Do they look for some pressure elsewhere? Because right now, we don't see anything. We don't see any responses from Aura Fire just yet, and that's propelling Evos Legends to almost a 2k gold lead here in the first 3 minutes of the game.
I think for right now, Aura Fire needs to wait for Kabuki's power spike and Sin. These are the two real playmakers on the team. With Van already behind against this Dairoth, it's going to be really hard for him, but he still wants to open up the map like this.
Stunning one down, and take a look at Van here. Soaking damage, gets taken down. And it seems like it's more than enough. Evos Legends. Wow, what a pick. Oh, Sutsujin wants more. Force Samo to use the flicker. Even with that, Abyssum Strike finds its mark.
It's messy. It's messy, and it's not good at all for Aura Fire here. 6-1 already. Sutsujin, 3-0-1 KDA. He's snowballing at this point. And Van, Aura Fire, they keep making calls to help it out.
When you're behind on a Baksha, it's already bad. When you're behind on a Baksha against a 3-0 snowballing Dairoth, yeah, you're not really going to have a good time. Your tankiness, your strength is basically gone with the armor or the physical defense shred. On top of that, gotta give props to Brands there with the Bennett's Rage because he really capitalized on that.
And yet they're still committing onto it, right? Brands already has that BOD, so that's a little power spike that he has in favor for them, and they go for it.
Good onward, and Van again caught. No members from the side of Aura Fire can really back him up. And that's a turtle. Perfect turtle here. for the side of Evos Legends, but Sutsujin, my goodness, his animal instincts finds a mark again.
Just like that, man, this Angela and this Baxia pick is not working out at all for Aura Fire. That flex pick, oh my god, whoa, that damage!
He popped the Purify as well there by Kabuki. And it seems like he will be assisted by the Cyclone Eye to escape.
That's their only hope. The man you saw earlier on being shredded in by... Oh! There you go. That was the only hope, and now he's gone.
Not gone for the whole game yet, by the way. But yeah, gone for now, for the next 10 seconds as well. Aura Fire, they gotta find something. I think they're trying to... Actually, now that I'm looking at the drafts again, are they trying to just replicate RQ yesterday? Isn't this just RQ's draft yesterday? Baxia, Angela. No Claude though. And no Grok. But the Valentina as well, no? So yeah, I don't know. For Aura Fire, really feels like this is not their comfortable draft usually that they utilize to control neutral objectives and snowball in the game. It just feels like something that they have crafted just recently.
Something to look for weaknesses on, right? And it's not working out. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes in, a 5,000 gold lead for Evos Legends. They're banking on the X Factor here. They're banking on Kabuki to carry them through a really difficult storm in the morning. And we've seen sometimes Kabuki can pull it off. We've seen him on a Claude, we've seen him on a carry, and he's able to do that. So we're just waiting on that one moment. So despite Evos Legends holding in this lead, they still need to be very careful and still need to be present, and they still need to gain control and hold their reins for them to shut down Kabuki as much as they can.
Oh, it's going to be really tough, man, if you want to try to carry through just Kabuki as well, because again, he's been picked on. Oh, France picks up the turtle there for Evos Legends. He gets a bit more XP in that way. Van, oh, wait, are they still trying to look for a fighty flank?
Not a good idea. Good crash there. Puissance popped to help Van escape, but could have gone worse for Aura Fire.
Golden Staff built up for Kabuki. That's his first item power spike, but I think it's a bit too late now. Considering Evos have already hit their item power spikes, Kabuki will need to wait for Corrosion and maybe even Melphic Roar before he actually becomes a threat to Evos Legends. And yes, here, proof of it. Hunter Strike already on the way with that Fury Hammer, and he's already gotten the Melphic Roar brands. And geez, for Sutsujin as well, that 1,700 gold lead, really giving him a good time with a Heptaseize and a Hunter Strike. Lethal Ignition Dairoth, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to shred through anyone, even the tanks.
That's why we see so much damage coming through already here, and he deserves it, right? He was being... Oh!
Concealed play, Sammo. Didn't get the chance to see him. Zin will escape with the flicker. It seems like Iran now isolated. Claude, though, take a look at Kabuki looking for the structures, even though Evos Legends, they have another agenda. That is the tier 2 in the mid lane.
Housekeeping is going to be very important for Evos Legends. Understanding that Kabuki, an X Factor, a wild card, is on a hero like Claude. Very high mobility, very good siege potential, can shred through these towers really well. They need to be prepared, and Veldora has a little bit more homework to work on.
He needs to clear out these sideways, but honestly at this point, Kabuki is just kind of just like a mosquito to Evos Legends. He's like, alright, it's annoying, he's gonna get some tier, like some turrets down below, but as long as we continue to suffocate the rest of the members, even if Kabuki gets all of his items, if Aura Fire, the rest of Aura Fire, don't catch up in gold or XP in the next few minutes, they're not gonna have enough resources, man. Kabuki there's no way it's a one-man show on a Claude nowadays. You need your team to facilitate you as a Claude.
Let's see the lore here. 20,000 E8 HP. Good onward Earth Shatter, followed up by the Feather Airstrike. Take a look at the burst damage that Krite has now. Iran taken out. That's a 5v4. Aura Fire will say, we do not want business. Evos Legends, you can have the Lord.
Yippee-ki-yay.
What are we seeing right now? Evos Legends, Iran.
Yeah. He took a page out of Kimura's book. He forgot the power of nature.
And
Or Wild Charge.
we talked about this. We talked about the differences between Kimura and Iran when he debuted. And yet, he's falling in for similar traps as the goal difference just keeps getting wider and wider for Aura Fire. They're struggling to find an answer. And unfortunately, like you mentioned, it's going to be very difficult with the way that Evos Legends are holding on to this lead.
Yeah, the only glimpse of brilliance they have right now, the only pillar of hope is Kabuki. But even then, he's so behind of Brands, 1,000 gold. And now you can see the snipes already from Brands zoning Aura Fire from their own base turret. And these are tanks.
Hey, take a look at the stun. Aran again will be taken out. Mid lane turret will be the casualty there. Not just that, another structure will fall in that top lane. Good knock up onto Azil. Blazing White popped out. Let's say Kabuki will gain damage. Zen taken out. Kabuki escapes with a PMI, but that does it. Evos Legends in game 1 was unstoppable. They find the first point.
Almost breaking the record. 11 minutes on the dot. That's how long Evos Legends took to destroy Aura Fire in game